So, as you can see, today is a volley day. The reason why we're working really hard on volleys today, a little bit more so than we do any other day, is because we had a tournament yesterday. The doubles, in my opinion, went askew because of the lack of putting volleys away. Not utilizing the net as a means of ending a point. Instead, I felt like they were utilizing it as a means to keep the ball in play. Anyway, so we just looked at Jonathan hitting volleys. We're going to look at Christopher now hitting volleys. Jonathan in the previous videos are 15-year-old, Christopher's are 13-year-old. So we really are trying to instill footwork and putting the balls away. So check out Chris. If you have any ideas, questions, feedback, let me know. Subscribe below. We'll check out Chris and his mom and see how he's doing. All right? Stronger of a wrist. Point. Not bad, but point to that.
The racket moves. Stop jumping.
That was a good volley there. So that's a good volley there. I'll give credit when credit's due. That's a good overhead there. I'll give credit when credit's due. Okay? Watch that. Make sure you get that continental grip. That's too swingy. Don't let your racket move around up there. There you go.
Turn your shoulders. You gotta go into it. Not your hand.
Strong wrist. Go through it. Through it. Let's make sure we get our feet set and point at that if we need to. If not, let it bounce. Point at that. Point at that. That's twice in a row. Come on. So that's 3 times in a row. Keep your head up. Point at it through contact. Wash it through the strings. Point up. Point up. I would make sure you use that index finger and give yourself depth perception, okay? There you go. Point, point, point. Pounce on it. Point, point, go. So Chris does pretty well. Just as both of our boys do, the footwork is a little bit lagging behind, but for only playing for 2 years, I think that their footwork is coming along. Obviously, it can be a lot better. With Chris, on the backhand side, he hits with a nice, good, firm, continental grip and just puts it down. But on his forehand side, he tends to hit it open like his brother does, and when the ball hits his racket, he tends to let his wrist break away. I always like to say that the ball is just a couple of grams, if that. His body is 100 pounds plus this momentum. Don't let this little ball bully you back. In other words, don't let that ball hit your racket and break your wrist back. You be the boss of that ball. Go out and get the ball. So we don't want to let that ball tell us what to do. We want to tell it what to do. So that's what we're trying to instill in Chris is be aggressive. Be firm up there. I'm not saying be Mr. Tight Man, but we want him to step forward, be on the feet, really limber on the feet, but when it comes down to making contact with the ball, go out and get it. So that's what we're trying to do with Chris. Go. Too much chop there. There you go. Not too much, but too much swing. Nice there. Go. That's a nice volley. Good touch there. Got to meet that overhead, even that up front for like a serve. Don't let it get behind you. Go. There you go.
Ready, come on.
And as always, Miss Lovely Carlita.
Go. Chop doesn't work. Somebody's hitting hard to you. You're gonna miss it. Yeah, don't try that. Come on, step into the ball. Come on, move your feet. You ready for the next one? Come on. Let's go. Press your head, your head, your head. Keep pointing. Keep your hand up. Keep your hand up. That's two. Move your feet. Again, come on. Easy shots. Wait. Chris, you have to be on your toes like this the whole time, okay? Come on. Christopher, get your feet moving. Step into it every single time. Step. Come on. Come on. Come on.
As always, thanks for watching. Everything takes practice. Nothing substitutes for practice. Does it get monotonous at times? Sure. But if you look forward, I like to use a metaphor that if you have a bucket and you throw a pebble in it every day, that bucket fills up. So I like to at least try to throw a pebble in that bucket every day on whatever strokes that we can get in to these kids and get them better. And still at the same time make it somewhat fun. So all in all, appreciate you watching. Chris is getting better. But this is second kid volleys today. So tournament tomorrow, I'll do a high school tennis team update at some point tomorrow. And hopefully it'll be a good day. So hey, thanks again. See you later.